Professor, good.
Namaskaram, Namaskaram, Namaste from India.
You're welcome, sir. So what
Yeah.
did you quickly bless us?
Glad that we are meeting in the first week of 2023.
And Happy New Year, sir.
Happy New Year to all of you. Happy New Year to all of you. Yeah, it's great. The relationship that makes people as human being, as social being. We have only two common names to connect each other in the world: social being, human being. So if you are human, I am sure you will look for connecting to people. The basic requirement of me with my physical needs. The next step is to connect to people around the world. I may have a family relationship, or it could be a professional relationship, or it could be a faith religious relationship, or it could be my belongingness in the society. It could be a local place enlarged. We keep talking the whole world is one village. So today, sitting on your platform, wherever you are able to connect to the whole world. I have not met my sister Elizabeth so far, but I know how much we are connected, how much we are into contact. Whatever I do, whatever somebody else does in their part of the world, we are knowing each other because we are connected. But the whole world, we have plenty of people where we are not connected, where we don't know what they are doing. When we had this pandemic, we knew what was happening around the globe, and people were panic. And those who are connected were trying to find out what's happening around the world. I'm sure there were plenty of them who are not connected to this world. So it's our responsibility to see that they are also in our fold, because it's a very high luxury that we are living in. The Sustainable Development Goals kept on talking about connecting to people. But unless and until probably the top richest people in this world, the governments who are rich enough to support the other nations, don't extend their hand, I don't think any poor government or any poor people can do this. So it's a time for all of us to probably to trigger that thoughts in all of us, so that will spread into the whole world. So once we get connected, the next question should be for what? What is that we are aiming at? All of us want a beautiful, very nice physical situation in which we can live. But even if you don't have, I think we have good people around us who are compassionate, who can have concern for us, who will share our grief, share our happiness. That will be the best thing what the whole world can give. I don't think anybody will require a company when they are in luxury. They may require servants who may not be committed to them or maybe not related to them. But I'm sure when you are in grief, when you are in trouble, you need someone who is very close to you. And that is like a bank account. When you are rich, you can put money in the bank, so that when you really require, You can take overdraft. You can apply for loan. And I'm sure that is given only to people who can repay. Bank will not entertain people who cannot repay. So the relationship is a big bank. It's like a bank account where I am keeping a relationship with somebody else. I can refer somebody who is coming to UK and then tell, oh, so and so person is coming. Please take care of him. Please take care of her. I can request my sister Elizabeth because I have already opened an account. Probably I have not given anything great, but I am expecting an overdraft from my sister, and she will only open it up for me if she think that yes, I can pay it back. So relationships are always an account where you create, you refer people. On reference only banks will give credit or debit or account opening ability. So we can always use this relationship to refer other people and then create accounts. And that is so easy today. But there are a lot of fake account people. There are a lot of people with no credentials trying to say that, I have this, I have that. So like fraud is happening in the bank, in relationship also, bank relationship also fraud can happen. We are part of this world where many things happen. So I'm sure we have this cross check possibility, referral possibility, find out what is good and what is not good, so that the next generation gets the real essence of quality in people. They connect to people who are good and qualified. Good not because of they become popular, good because they have a content in them to share. So this is a platform where I'm sure a transformation happens. The transformation is not advertising. The transformation is what you learn and share and care of each other. I'm sure we have got a lot of guests, but guests are not appearing like the guest in the cinema will be guest appearance, right? They think they are heroes. They come once and then show their face for 5 minutes and then go. I think that doesn't create relationship. That creates appearance only. So we need to have people who will have concern for others, understand each other, learn each other, share each other, care each other, love each other. I'm sure this is a platform where transforming people to make them to realize this part of relationship, this essence of relationship, this quality of relationship, this belongingness to each other on a long-term basis, not a short-term basis. Thank you, my sister Elizabeth, for this platform. I'm so glad that I am with you for last year. I think we have spent hours together. If I count, it could be more than 100 hours we had interaction on webinar. I was just counting how many hours, how many webinars I had. And all my platforms, wherever there is a international activity, Queen Elizabeth was with me. And the physical activity started, so I keep traveling. Next week I am going to be in Saudi Arabia. I am sure soon in UK I am planning some summer camp for children. And yes, you will be part of our activities, I'm sure.
Yes, we can.
Right? So thank you. God bless you. Enjoy the whole show. Enjoy learning from others. Thank you.
Thank you
Pranams.
so
Pranams.
much. Thank you so much, Professor Dr. TPS, my great mentor. I really appreciate your time. You're welcome back to 2023. We're going through together, working throughout the year, non-stop. Because I want to grab everything I can grab, all your wisdom, your knowledge. I want to get it, and I don't want to be selfish. That is what I need to invite you over again to come to the platform and share with all my great leaders. So thank you so much for your sharing. One thing I got so many things from what you've said, but there's one thing that I really admire more and I really appreciate. And that is, we need to create relationship. We need to maintain the relationship in a way that when you go to the conference like this, you don't just show up. You don't just present yourself or share and then within the 10 minutes or 5 minutes you move on. But building relationship is when you are involving with one another, sharing together, learning together, and also imparting into our lives together. So, and I just believe that that is very important, that we have the mindset of going for every seminar or every meeting and going there to give and also receive, share, hear, and also receive. I think that is very important. So that is also relationship. Because like what our great speakers were saying yesterday, most of them were saying that it is time for us to start listening to one another. Because it's so easy for us to be aiming for people to listen to us. It's so easy for us to say, yes, I want to speak, but are you listening attentively with others? Are you listening from what other people also have to say? Because we are not perfect, because we are human beings and we are growing every day. We don't know it all. And like I always say, you never know who is watching you and who is listening and who is gaining from you. You never know your words. It's like a tablet dropping in the heart of somebody. Somebody might be at the edge of giving up. But when you share what you want to share, that might be the right words for them at the right time. So that is what we call transformation. It's a process. And then we are here to learn, to give, to share, and to receive. Thank you so much, Dr. TPS. I really appreciate you, sir. Thank you for your time.